What's going on? Oh boy. All right, now we're cooking with Crisco, baby.
Here I am.
What's going on, Vaughn?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going? Yeah.
What's going on?
What do you want, Chirpy Dog? Chirpy Dog is looking.
Same old, right?
Same old. Yeah. What do you want, Bubby? No, you want me to pet on you? What do you want? What do you want, Bubby?
He wants a belly rub. He wants a belly rub.
It's untelling what he wants. He's I don't know what he wants. What do you want, Bubby? Here. Oh, here. You want this? You want that? Yeah. There you go.
Oh, he wants a tray. That's what he wants. He wants to lick it clean.
The tray. Yeah, we'll give him the tray, and he'll be good to go for that. Yeah. Except I'm having trouble tearing these for some reason. I don't think they put the little poke holes in it as good as they should have, and I have to either use a knife or a set of clippers to help me out there a little bit.
Clippers? What do you mean clippers?
Fingernail clippers. Fingernail clippers cut damn near anything. Did you know that?
Sure, it cuts your fucking damn toes off. I mean, might as well
they'll cut your toes off if you're stupid enough to put them on. They sure will. They'll cut your toes right off, but they're sharp motherfuckers.
Cut your damn toes off, brother.
Yeah, man. They're sharp. They're some sharp motherfuckers. Yeah, buddy.
I'm sure there's a couple of dumb trolls out there probably did a circumcision with them.
Yeah, it's untelling. It's untelling what's going on out there, man.
So what are you eating today? What's on the menu today, Vaughn? What do you got?
Well, I already had my chow mein, so now I'm having dessert, which is Go-Gurt.
Oh, yeah. I got some Go-Gurt, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody went back live again. We're hanging out. Vaughn's chilling.
Mm-hmm.
No trolls are allowed. If you're a troll, you are banned. Kick on site, ban on site. BOS, KOS. No trolls allowed.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been the rule. That's going to continue to be the rule. Vaughn could help. Vaughn could use some help. So if you want to drop $25, $30, we're gonna basically say, if we got like maybe 20 people wants to donate $20, $30, $40, Vaughn needs all the help. This is gonna be a big push today. All the help you can get. There's no fucking around today, baby. There's no fucking around.
Yeah, because I could use the help, buddy. I'll tell you. And you've got all your bills are backed up, by at least 1 month. That's a scary spot to be in, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Because they all backed up by at least a month, so I need all the help I can get at this point.
They need all the help. Yeah, Vaughn needs all the help he can get. Yeah, I need all the help I can get too, but I need prayers. I need people praying for me. I need everyone looking at. Let God know I'm an asshole that needs help.
Yeah, yeah. I
almost feel like God forgot about me.
Yeah, I'm definitely not no angel, but I could use a little help.
So, I need fucking I need God. God's good. God's good.
Yeah, I'm definitely not an angel, but I could use a little help, I tell you. Speaking of angel numbers, I haven't seen one lately, so I guess I'm due to see one here pretty soon because they've been coming
Well, you
hot and
do for
heavy.
yeah. I mean, you do for a lot of things. I mean, you do for screwing too.
I'm due
You
for a
you
lot of things. That's right.
you need some woman to throw you on the bed and just jump on top of you and fuck you like a rodeo
That's
clown.
it. That's it. Or 2 women or 3. I believe in polygamy. 2 or 3 is fine with me. But yeah, yeah, it's really a situation such that all my shit's behind a month now because it's all come due at the end of the month. So now everything's behind a month. So yeah, so I could really use some help.
You hear me? You hear me all right?
I hear you fine.
So yeah. Vaughn needs some help. I need help.
I watched a video. I watched an older video of the drunken peasants where they were talking shit about me, and only
they made They made bank on you, man.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say. In the video, he's got this big yellow bar up over the top, and that big yellow bar, by the time you get to the end of the video, was $909.11.
Shit.
Just for talking shit about me. Well, now, see, here's the thing. The law says that if you make money off of my voice, my image, I'm supposed to get a cut of that shit. That's the law. That's not my opinion. That's the law.
They don't give a fuck about what the law says. These people are criminals, man. You act like these career criminals give 2 shits about what the fuck the law says, man. They don't give a fuck about what the law says.
And see, that's the thing, though. See, they're supposed to obey the law. YouTube is supposed to obey the law.
Breaking the law.
YouTube can sit there and claim they're a private company all day long, but they still have to obey the law. And the law says that if these scumbags are using my name, my voice to make money, I got to get a cut of that. That is the law. Okay, and YouTube is supposed to obey the law. So YouTube, fork over the money. Let's go. Come on. Because you probably owe me by this time at least a couple $1 million. Because this has been going on how long? 20 years long? Yeah, so you at least owe me a couple mil, if not more. So let's get cracking. I want my money.
I want my money. I want my money. I want my money.
Funny that I just ain't funny when I come to get my money back. Oh. And you say you don't pull on Superman's cape. You don't spit into the wind. You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. I do that. I dee 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 dee. But yeah, man. I mean, anytime they use my face, my voice, my anything, I'm supposed to get a cut of that. That's the law. So YouTube owes me big. You owe me money.
These
YouTube.
people don't give 2 fucking shakes of a lamb's tail, man, about the law, man.
Well, they think they're insulated.
Criminal scum, man. They're criminal scumbags.
They think they're insulated, and they're about to find out that they're not insulated and that they are touchable.
They need Zeus to shoot them right in their ass with a lightning bolt. That's what they need.
And Zeus needs to fire a lightning bolt right up their ass, right? Wake your ass up.
Right in their ass.
Wake your ass up, man.
It should be over for them. These people need to be cooked, man.
Right. Well, Trump got good news. Apparently, the Supreme Court sided with him again on Friday.
All right. So what was the winning? What happened?
They cleared the way to go on ahead and go after all these up to 1 million illegals. And the Supreme Court said, yeah, go after them, go get them, and get them out of here. And so that's good because, I mean, these illegals are killing people. So, I mean, what's the Supreme Court?
We need people. We need the government. We need the federal government and state government and local government to work together to start rounding up all these people and just start talking. I don't care where you fucking put them. I don't care if you throw them over the Mexican border, dump them on Mexico side. I don't give a fuck. Dump them in Canada. I don't give a shit. Put them on a fucking boat to Cuba. Get them the fuck out of here.
Get them out of here.
Get them the fuck out of here. They don't belong here. We don't want them. No, thank you.
Well, the thing of it is that they're killing Americans. They're killing every
And
day. Every day these
we might
niggas are
have to
here.
start reversing people's legalization status.
Well,
We need
that's what this
Trump to maybe
does.
we need Trump to maybe go, hey, look, if you came here in 2000, the year 2000, and you got a green card since then, maybe we gotta start revoking. I
Right.
mean, we're fucking full, man. I walk down the street. I go to Walmart. I go to Target. I go to TJ Maxx. I go shopping. Everyone's a goddamn foreigner. Everyone, no one speaks English.
I
Everyone's a
saw a video
foreigner.
the other day. I saw a video the other day about that Mexican ship that hit the bridge, the sailing ship that hit the bridge.
Yeah.
And they showed the video, and in the video, when the ship hits the bridge, everybody starts running. And I'm looking at the video and I'm like, they're all Muslims.
Yeah.
Every one of them people in that damn video was a Muslim. I'm like, where the fuck's the Americans?
Too bad the ship didn't go fucking down.
There was not one American in that video running for their lives because that Mexican ship hit the bridge. Not one. They were all Muslims. It's like, what the fuck? Where the hell's the Americans at? Oh, there wasn't any. Not in that video anyway.
Fast Freddy says, oh, what about the poor foreigners that get killed by Americans? Well, they shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have been here in the first place. Oh, well, sorry about your luck.
If they had been in their country, they'd be alive, right? That's what you got to look at.
Well, yeah, exactly. This might be a controversial statement, but maybe, hey, too bad, so sad.
Had I stayed in Ohio, would I be going through the shit I'm going through right now? No. No, I wouldn't. No, I would not. That's the facts. If I just stayed my ass in Ohio, I wouldn't be going through this shit that I'm going through. Huh?
Don't start second guessing. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens.
Everything happens for a reason. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Link me, Sammy says.
Is that the real Sammy?
What I said. Oh, okay. Well, link me, Sammy. What? Where's he at? I don't see him.
I have to give him the link.
Oh, you have to give him the link, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, got to give him the link. Give him the link, Maynard. But yeah, man, you can't, if I had stayed in Ohio, would I be going through any of the shit I'm going through? No, that's a fact. That's not opinion. That's an absolute fact. Now, I might be going through something else, but I'm not going to go through what I'm going through down here. That's just the truth, man. That is the absolute truth. And anybody that doesn't understand that is messed up, because that's the truth. That's the way it goes. You got to play the cards you're dealt with.
That's the way. I like
it. That's the way. I like it.
So, Sammy. Oh, is that Sammy?
I don't know.
Sammy, let me get the middle finger. Let me know it's you.
Yeah.
Give me the middle finger.
Yeah.
All right, Sammy. I gotta make sure it's Sammy, because some people come in the room and they start swinging the ding dong and get my channel taken down. So, what's going on, Sammy? How's your day? You looking good, Sammy? You looking good?
Yeah, you're looking really good, Sam. Damn, you lose weight.
I'll turn my camera on. Wait, let me see.
You had your camera on for a second. You had your camera on for a second. You look good, man. You look good.
I want to look good for my future wife. I don't want to put on a bad impression.
You look fine, man. You look fine. You look like you lost weight.
I look like I lost weight?
Yeah, I think you did. I think you lost weight. You look like you did.
Yeah. You also, Sammy,
wait a minute,
you look like you're glowing. You look like you're olive skin, beautiful.
Yeah,
The sun is, it's golden hour. The sun is setting, so I've got the nice lighting going on for me here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're looking good, looking sexy.
Does he looks like he lost weight, doesn't he? Doesn't he look like he lost weight?
It's good in the face.
Yeah, the face. There's less.
Your face
there's less
looks a little slimmer.
Yeah, there's not enough.
Yeah, it's not bloated. It's not like.
There's not as much fat there anymore.
I could probably use your head like a bowling ball, but now I can't. It's.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I got? You know what I got? I'll show you what I got. Here, wait a minute. I'll show you what I got. Check this out.
Oh, that's Thylene Blue from Alex Jones or something.
Yeah, methylene blue.
Methylene Blue, yeah, methylene blue. That's it. Methylene. Now, what is that supposed to do for you again?
And this is the this is the Nigella sativa, the black seed oil.
Right. The black seed oil. Yeah.
Nigella sativa. That's what you recommended. It's doing it.
Yeah. The black seed oil is supposed to. Oh man, dude, you take the black seed oil, you won't get sick. I haven't been sick in years.
And my guitar is here. I've been playing my guitars, started up by the Rolling Stones. Mm-hmm. I tuned my Telecaster to open G tuning like Keith Richards, and
very good.
Cool. I got the compressor, the wah-wah pedal, my equipment here. Can you see it? It's kind of dark. There we go.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. That sounds real good.
I got my gear. I got my toys.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody has to have toys. Yeah, everybody.
And I got my cowboy hat and my Mexican sombrero up here on the wall.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. As long as you got all your stuff, man, you're good.
That light is heavy.
Yeah, it's hitting you hard. But yeah, man. Yep. The cowboy bebop, buddy. I tell you.
Oh, let me put in another something here. So what's going on?
The Supreme Court sided with Trump again, and it's going to let him deport 1 million illegals.
No.
1 million. 1 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 1 million from 4 countries. I just read the news article from 4 countries. 1 million illegals gone.
They're forcing him to take him.
The Venezuelan guys mostly, but they're Venezuelan. But then there's some Haitians and what did I say, John? Haitian and Venezuelan. What else? There was 2 other countries. But anyway, there's a whole bunch. It's mostly Venezuelans though, because of the whole Venezuelan thing that was last week. So but we're gonna get them out of here. They can go back to Venezuela and make Venezuela great again and all that good shit. But they can't do it here. They got to do it in Venezuela. So
you don't have to go home, but you have to get the fuck on out of here.
Right. You got to at least get out of here. What you do from that is up to you.
You know what? He managed to sidestep the judges that tried to block him on the tariffs.
Right. Well, the Supreme Court shot him down in flames. So he's back. He's back on action again. He's back to deporting again. So yeah, Supreme Court lets Trump and humanitarian parole for 500,000 people from 4 countries. Okay, they downed it to 500,000 instead of 1 million. But the
government. The United States government, the federal government, has all the right to kick any foreigner out anytime they want, how many they want. I don't understand why we need to go to the Supreme Court.
Well, you shouldn't have to do anything. If they come
in, the United States, it says in the Constitution that this is their job to defend the borders.
That's right.
Now they can't. Now the United States government can't, remove Americans. No. But these people are not Americans. These people don't belong here in the first place.
Not in any stretch of the imagination. All right. Anyway, here's the official thing. The Supreme Court on Friday again cleared the way for the Trump administration to strip temporary legal protections from hundreds of thousands of immigrants for now. Pushing the total number of people who could be newly exposed and deported to nearly, 1 million people. Okay, so that's right. It is 1 million. I don't know why the header said 500,000, but anyway. All right, the justices lifted a lower court order that kept humanitarian parole protections in place for more than 500,000. Okay, so the protections were for 500,000. That's gone. So now the total is 1 million. Now here's the countries: Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. And the court has also allowed the administration to revoke temporary legal status from 350 Venezuelan migrants in another case. Okay, so in addition to the 1 million, we also have 350,000 from another case that's going to be out of here. So that's a hell of a lot of Venezuelans. Holy shit!
No, they're the worst. No, they're the ones, the criminals. They emptied
A lot of them are the criminals. Yeah, a lot of them are the criminals. Okay.
No, the Venezuelan government emptied out all of their. Trump said it. They emptied out all their insane asylums and prisons into the.
Yeah, they did. They emptied all their jails and their mental.
We're like one big fucking dumping ground for all these people.
We're
That's
a dumping
what we basically
ground. Exactly. We have.
I remember what the Coney Island Station incident, that horror incident.
Oh, the guy that drove his car through all those people?
No, there was a homeless woman with a shopping cart standing there in the subway, and a crazy, insane Venezuelan criminal lit her on fire while she was alive, and nobody did anything to help her.
Holy shit.
And there was another story about a foreigner pushing an American into the tracks, killing her too. There was another story.
Push somebody into the tracks and killed her.
Lit her on fire. She was standing there, and she burnt to death while she was standing. This old woman.
See, now this is where I break from humanity, because I can't understand that. I cannot understand somebody lighting someone on fire and killing them.
He sat there on the platform, on the bench, watching her burn after he lit her on fire.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't get it. I cannot wrap my mind around that. I don't know. I guess I'm just wired different.
New York City police officers, young, just walk by and do nothing. They did nothing.
See, I see that I'm not wired that way. I'm just not fucking wired that way. I can't do it. I can't watch. I can't, I can't conceive of that. That is so beyond me that I cannot understand it.
I couldn't believe what I was watching. I used to live there. I used to get off on that station to go to Coney Island, or whenever I visited Coney Island, to the amusement park, or to the Nathan's hot dogs. That was my stomping ground when I was a kid in high school, when I was living in Brooklyn. That's where I hung out, Brighton Beach, Coney Island, all these places.
Right.
And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was like unbelievable.
Yeah, that's so surreal to me. That's so surreal to me. I can't conceive that. I can't grasp that at all. Not at all. Not even part of it. I don't understand why it happened. I don't understand why nobody stopped it. I don't understand why nobody.
Times that's why it happened. The insanity is off the charts.
Yeah. I mean, hey, even the gods and goddesses said the destroyer's coming. So I mean, so yeah, I guess it's the end times. But I mean, damn. I mean, I can't. I can't.
I got confirmation and verification that it's really happening.
The destroyer's coming.
Intelligence.
The fucking King of England comes over to Canada just the other day and says, y'all are free. I'm not going to have no more to do with you. Y'all are free. The land's going back to the natives. Y'all do whatever the fuck you want. Gets on a plane and gets the fuck out of here. You want to know why?
Really?
Yes, why? Really. You want to know why? Because he knows that damn destroyer's coming. He knows it's coming. He don't think. He knows it's coming.
Canada is a colony of the United Kingdom?
He comes over to Canada. He gets off the plane, and he basically says, y'all are free. We're not going to have no more to do with you. The land goes back to the natives, and we're done. We're just completely done with Canada. And then he gets back on the plane and gets the fuck out. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. What I was going to say,
but you got to know why he did it. Why is he getting rid of all this stuff? Because he knows that destroyer's coming. He's trying to save face by getting rid of all his shit. Well, that's not going to help him. Sorry, King, it's not going to help you. That destroyer's coming, and you're going to be stuck with it, and you're going to have to deal with the consequences.
No, it's the book of Ezekiel. Everybody's going to have to pay for their actions.
But kings and mighty men, in particular, would be the ones that fell, right? And that's what it says. Kings and mighty men says they're going to fall. Okay, well, he's a king, so I mean, there you go.
The thing is, I was going to say, I have confirmation that the final battle of the end times war, the Gog and Magog war, is about to take place.
You think it is?
because Austrian intelligence reported on the Iranians' intentions to build nuclear weapons, that they haven't stopped, that they're playing games, that they're hiding all of their implements of building, a nuclear bomb. They have the delivery systems. A scathing report came out today. And on top of the scathing report, also an expose. They published an exclusive report on King Salman of Saudi Arabia, having warned Ayatollah Khamenei the last time he was there about a month ago that he better accept Trump's offer, otherwise Israel will be unleashed, and approved and greenlit to bomb Iran. This came from a king to the Ayatollah. Okay. Yeah. So things are counting down, and things are coming to a head, and the clock is ticking, and we're in a countdown. And this is
everything is just falling into place. It looks like, at least on a global.
And they're not going to accept any deal. They're playing games. Yeah, at the end of the day, we're not going to accept any deal, because we know who we're dealing with when we're dealing with the Iranian regime, with the Ayatollah, the RGC. They are not trustworthy. Even Trump said we don't trust them. There's not going to be any trust between us and them. We're going to have to verify everything, and they have to approve and accept this, and they won't. Not in any interim agreement, not any long-term agreement. They'll hide everything, and they'll continue playing their games. And the end goal is to have nuclear weapons with a delivery system, not to not only hit Israel but Europe, and even intercontinental ballistic missiles where they can hit the United States as well.
607 out there says he sent me a document. 607, I am looking for the document. I'm not seeing the sumbitch. I'm looking for it. But I don't see a document. If you sent me a document, it may have been intercepted. But I'm looking for it. But I'm not seeing a document. I mean, I got PDFs that I get off a certain website, but that's not the same thing. But I'm not seeing. If you sent me a document, 607, I'm not seeing it, bro. It may have went to my junk folder and got deleted, because I'm not seeing it, man. Not seeing shit, man. So if you did send me something, I'm just not seeing it. I'm looking. I'm still looking, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know how far back I gotta go, but I'm not seeing. Because any document that gets sent to me, I save it. I just do. I save that shit.
I have a request for you, Sammy. I have a request for Sammy. You still there, Sammy?
He's there. I don't know. He might be frozen. You frozen, Sammy?
I guess he's frozen.
Maybe he can't hear us. Sammy, can you hear me?
Give me the middle finger, Sammy.
I froze up.
I guess.
All right.
I guess. Yeah. Now you're there. Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good. But yeah, you froze up there, I guess, for a second.
Sammy, I need you to do me a favor, Sammy. I love you in the bottom of my heart. I need a bracha. I need the biggest bracha that Hashem Hakadosh Baruch Hu could ever give to a person. Can you ask your rabbi to pray for me? Oh, he left.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Poof, he's gone. Bye.
Took off like a fucking.
Took off like a jackrabbit, didn't he? Took off like a jackrabbit. Oh well, maybe he'll be back. Maybe he will return. Maybe he will return, Maynard. Yeah, boy, I tell you. But Sammy is correct in the fact that, now the end times for freedom religion is not the same as.
Hold on. Hold on a second, Vaughn. I gotta ask Sammy.
Yeah.
Next time, can you? I need a bracha from Hashem Hakadosh Baruch Hu the biggest bracha of all time. It's gonna be one big beautiful bracha, like Trump would say. One, I need a big beautiful bracha. I need a big beautiful bracha. Can you ask your rabbi to pray for me that God will protect me this year?
Wait. You know what? You have direct access to him, on his, and you could send it in written form in English, and he'll answer you.
All right.
Really?
So can you send me the link on Facebook? Can you send me on Facebook the link?
You unfriended me, you schmuck.
No. No. Never mind. I deleted Facebook.
Here, I'll send it to you in the private chat. 1 second.
Yeah, send it in the private chat. That way I got it too. Because me and him kind of agree on a lot of things.
I didn't unfriend you. I was sick of Facebook. That's all.
Yeah, he got sick of Facebook. I don't blame you. I got rid of Facebook a long time ago. I ain't had Facebook in a long time.
I
time.
hate Facebook because they let anybody message me, and I get like 20 messages a day from either by trolls or a bunch of Shratzes asking, they want to, black women, fake women saying, "Oh, I'll suck your dick if you bring me to America." I don't want that shit. Right.
Yeah, bring me to America. Yeah, they do. He's right. He's right. They do that. Oh yeah, man. I love you a long time. You bring me to America, and it's like, man, that's not what it's about.
Yeah, that's not what it's about.
It's about relationship, man. It's not about,
So let me go take a look in the private chat for Sammy.
Yeah.
I don't get anything from you, Sammy. You gotta.
Yeah. I sent you the link.
Shannon's on. Shannon says you guys are on early. Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, it's a little early, I guess. Yeah, a little bit early. It's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah. Well, buddy, I'll tell you what, Sammy, you are right. Now, like I was telling them, though, before you come back, now in freedom religion, the end times, quote unquote, is a little bit different because we don't believe the earth and heaven pass away. We believe you're going to be right here and deal with it, But aside from that, everything else is pretty much,
Wait, what makes you think the Jews believe in the perverted retelling of our end times eschatology by the Greco-Roman
I don't know.
liars that abused our Bible and abused our prophets? No, we don't believe it's the end of the earth and of heaven either.
Hey, Sammy, I can't read the website. It's in Ivrit. It's in Ivrit.
It's in Hebrew. Well, you're supposed to translate it, dude. Don't you have Google Translate up there in the corner?
I'll send you his Facebook page.
You don't have Google Translate up there? I got Google Translate. I don't even have Google, and I got Google Translate. It translates this shit for me. Would you like to translate this website into English? And I'm like, yeah, sure. What the fuck? And so it does it. I click the button, and it turns everything to English. It's amazing. Great stuff. Great stuff, man. Good shit. Good shit. All right, now that's better. That's a larger picture. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that too.
1 minute.
1 minute. 1 minute. 2 minutes to midnight.
You know what? The methylene blue is actually, with the Ozempic, and it's actually incredible that I'm getting this medicine all of a sudden. And it's working wonders for me. It really is.
Well, yeah.
The blue, I can't speak more highly of its a positive outcomes that comes out of it. I mean, it energizes you. It makes you feel healthier. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Here,
well, I told you that black seed oil. See, now that'll keep you from getting sick. Because I haven't been sick in years. Of course, now I use the seeds. I sprinkle the seeds on my food.
You can WhatsApp him, and you can send him messages by WhatsApp, or you can send him messages by Facebook.
Yeah,
Messenger.
yeah. Send a message by WhatsApp.
Send me in the private chat. Send me in the private chat.
I sent it to you. I sent it.
He sent it.
Okay.
He says he sent it. 1443. 1443, mon ami. 1443.
So anyway, Trump has been employing his, negotiating tactics, using us as sort of like the handgun on the table.
Right.
Basically saying, I'm restraining my attack dog. I'm telling them to back off for now. It's inappropriate.
Right.
But in the meantime, we get this report from King Solomon that he warned the Ayatollah Khamenei that he better accept Trump's deal, or otherwise Israel will bomb Iran. And when he says that, he basically says that we'll let them use our airspace.
Right.
So he's basically giving a double warning to the Iranians that because the Iranians said no matter what you say, if Israel attacks us, we'll attack or we'll bomb the Saudi oil fields. And then it's going to be a tit for tat of everybody destroying each other's oil fields and refineries, and then
we ain't got no oil, but we don't need oil anyway because we can go right out of the fucking sky like Tesla told us.
But that's the fucking linchpin for the global economic meltdown. So there's been this Dr. something or other, Mohammed Zubalama,
Dr. Strange.
Dr. whoever is on a Canadian Prepper, and he's going on to provide his spiel, his propaganda, and a sort of war of words and information warfare, warning everybody that this is actually the truth. That once the war kicks off and the bombings begin, and it's tit for tat, there will be a global meltdown. The Iranians understand that there's going to be a global meltdown, and they're the impetus for the global meltdown. Because even in their Shia eschatology, end times eschatology, they know that they are the trigger. They know.
Oh, really?
They know.
So they know that they're instrumental. Okay, well,
yeah, absolutely. So whether they try to avoid getting bombed or not, they know that in one
David's in the comment section saying that I'm an incel. David, you couldn't get laid in a morgue if the corpses were nailed to the tables.
Did you get the letter?
You couldn't get nailed to Jesus, and he's nailed to a cross. All right. So I don't know what you're talking about, bud.
Let me see here.
He gets short-dicked by the cannibals in the Congo. That's the only action he sees.
Damn. That's harsh, man. That's harsh. 6 of 7. I am not seeing jack shit, bro. Let me check my junk mail.
I'll get you squared away if it.
Let me check my junk mail.
Every cannibal in the Congo.
I'm not seeing anything in the junk mail either, dude. Did you send it to the right email?
Shannon, you're gonna come on. You're gonna come on, Shannon. Talk to us, Shannon.
I'd rather not, really.
You don't want to talk to Shannon?
I'd rather not.
All right. No, Shannon.
Pinterest.
We'll pass. Next time, Shannon, we'll come. We'll let you come on next time.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances. Anyway,
you saw the Facebook page. It has a link to his WhatsApp and everything.
Yeah, I'm banned on Facebook.
Telling me that I have to reopen my Facebook to talk.
I'm banned on Facebook. I can't see shit. I don't see a damn thing.
I'll get Facebook. I'll reopen.
I'm banned on YouTube. I'm banned on Facebook. I'm banned on both, so I can't see shit. So I haven't missed either one. I haven't missed them.
Basically, tomorrow is the 6th round, supposedly, of negotiations. They play their games. They're like, they have like their long experience with, brigsmanship or walking out on the meetings or leaving early and saying, "Oh, well, we're making progress. We're making progress." All of this, I should know better because these New York real estate moguls, these tycoons, you can't. And Trump even said it. I will never broadcast or let anybody know what I'm really doing, what I'm really planning, what I'm really thinking. And I'll always keep guessing,
Correct. It will always be guessing. He's never going to tell you the everything that he's doing, because if he did that, we wouldn't be able to get anything done. We wouldn't be able to get shit done. So he has to do it that way. He doesn't have a choice.
So I'm still kind of like hopeful that there's a plan behind the scenes or in secret that's being organized and arranged, because the Iranian regime is untrustworthy, and they're never going to be trustworthy. They're fanatical, they're religiously driven, and their end eschatology is driving them. So they said, even their president said it. He says it's a noble thing to die for God in the end times, and that's what they believe.
I'm not feeling that shit. You know, that's something I really have a problem with, because, you know, if you die, how are you going to be able to help God in the future? Oh, wait, you can't. So, you know, it makes no sense to me.
They don't make sense. It's their Islamic end times eschatology. It's twisted. It's warped.
It's very warped.
What they believe in to the death. They believe in it to the death.
They believe that it's a cult. It's a death cult. Some people say it's a death cult. Now my understanding is that it is an ideology of world conquest. That's what Islam is. It's an ideology of world conquest. But you know, but I mean, you know, some people
that is fading. It's fading for them. It's fading because their people don't.
You know, you got the people in Persia wanting Persia back, and you know, they're wanting to be, I guess, they're wanting about the paganism.
None of them want a Persian empire. They don't want a Persian empire.
But they want their country back.
Yeah, but I'm saying the lunatic Islamofascist regime wants conquest in the name of the Persian Empire under Islam. And the majority of their population, the majority of their people are not on board with that. They don't even,
well, of course not.
They don't have, you know what you need to realize that the population there, the mixed ethnicities and the different types of people living there, all the different cultures, religion, and different Islamic streams, there is no cohesion in Iran. They don't have a standing army that wants to go conquer the world. All right. So
well, world conquest is stupid anyway. It's stupid.
So what is their only avenue, and what is their only can they resort to as the only means of intimidating and threatening the world? What? Guess what? Nuclear weapons and ICBMs and threatening the whole world with nuclear weapons to get there.
And it benefits who? Nobody. And nobody benefits in the end. Nobody benefits from that in the end. That's the thing, you know. It's ridiculous to you know, continue on like that. And
but I don't understand what they're thinking. Their people are not behind them as far as their endeavors and their long-term goals for global.
Some people are brainwashed, bro. They're just brainwashed. They believe they'll actually march their happy ass right out there in front of the gunfire and die.
10% of the population there is supportive of the regime. All right, how are you going to conquer the Middle East with such few numbers when your people are not even behind you?
They're not behind. Yeah, they're not behind. No.
So they're delusional. So they have to be gotten rid of because they're only ace in the hole or joker is the nuclear weapons to try to somehow get what they're wishing for, hoping for. They first of all they want to stay in power, but they want to placate their base or their supporters in Iran with the Islamic conquest by developing nuclear weapons to intimidate everybody. So this is what people in the West don't understand because they're still under the illusion that peace is to be had with these types of people when it can't be. And that's the bottom line.
Well, we're at a situation where people. I believe this. I believe that people are tired of monotheism. They're just flat tired of it. It's had how many thousands of years? It's had how many thousands of years to make humanity better, and humanity hasn't gotten any better. It's gotten worse. And it doesn't matter what monotheism. I mean, it can even be pagan monotheism. Okay, I'm not calling anybody out here because it can even be pagan monotheism. But they're just tired of monotheism. It's had thousands of years to better mankind. It hasn't done shit.
Let me elaborate more on what people are tired of. They're tired of being lied to about the origins of.
They're being that's true. That too.
More specifically, Christianity, because it is imperial statism disguised as some sort of organic religion that came about mysteriously, when in truth it's a Greco-Roman imperial fuckery that's been ruining your lives for the past 2,000 years.
Pardon me. Yeah.
So it's not monotheism. Christianity is not monotheism. Christianity is a farce, a fraud in the hands of the oligarchs, the royals.
They're using religion.
That have been screwing you over and playing with your minds for the past 2,000 years. Holy shit! I got spit on.
They're using monotheism as
it's not monotheism. It's not monotheism. It's not. Monotheism. No, okay. The Trinitarianism. How do you call that? You have 3 gods in one. It's not monotheism. It's fuckery. It's mental molestation. It's mental masturbation. It's all baloney bullshit, and the Jews have been subject to it for 2,000 years. They tried to molest our minds and psychologically, screw us or play games with us. Oh, Jesus. The majority of the Jews never fell for it. And now guess what? It's been proven to be a fraud and a farce. And it's never been monotheism. It's been Greco-Roman paganism playing itself off as some kind of fucking monotheism. It's never been monotheism.
Right. Kevin says, is this like a coast-to-coast type show? Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like coast-to-coast. We'll talk about UFOs. We'll talk about paranormal, supernatural shit. But then we also talk about politics. We talk about religion. We talk about all kinds of crazy shit that you won't hear anywhere else. And that's what we do. We talk about stuff that you ain't going to hear from anybody else. And that's what we do. So, yeah, it kind of is like a coast-to-coast show. And I dearly miss Art Bell. He was a great guy. His wife was beautiful and funny. And I miss the man dearly. I really do. Even though we didn't agree politically, I miss him dearly. He was a good man. And, last of the great Democrats, if you will, like James Traficant, another Democrat that I admire. Those types of Democrats are long gone, unfortunately, that put America first. But anyway, so yeah, it is like a coast to coast. So yeah, that's a very accurate statement. It is like coast to coast because we will talk about stuff that nobody else is going to tell you. Nobody else is going to tell you what we tell you, and that's why it's important, that we exist so that we can inform you and tell you of things. Because Sammy is 100% correct when he says that we're drawing down to something. We're gearing up for a big crescendo of some kind. Now, everybody's got their own belief as to what that may be. Is it the end times? Is it a new renaissance? Is it the rebirth of mankind? Is it us ascending into another plane, like say the 5th dimension, 6th dimension? You got a lot of theories out there about what this big crescendo is, but the truth of the matter is that we are gearing up for a big crescendo of some kind. Some people think it's a pole shift. Some people even in the ball Earth, the spinning ball rocket, and they say, "Oh, we're getting ready to get a pole shift." Well, I don't know. We'll see. I have my particular belief on what I think this big crescendo is. I don't think it's a pole shift because I don't believe in the ball Earth, but there's going to be something is getting ready to go down. What it is, I do not know. I keep seeing angelic numbers, 222, 333, 444, 555, 666. I keep seeing these numbers over and over and over and over again. And that's, the message is getting through because I'm paying attention. When you see this over and over again, you're paying attention. I mean, I get up in the morning at 3:33 in the morning, and then I do my live show, and I look down at the clock, and it's 4:44. I go into the kitchen later that morning, and it's 5:55. I mean, how many times does this have to happen before, hey, wait a minute, something's going on here? So there's something getting ready to happen. and everybody's got their belief on what that something is, but something is about to go down for real. And so, and I know people have heard it for years. Oh, yeah, there's going to be something in the future, but it's not, well, I don't know. It seems like it's building up to a crescendo, and it's getting ready to pop here pretty soon, whatever it is. Whatever you believe. You believe it's a pole shift, you believe it's ascending to the fifth dimension, you believe it's the end times, whatever. We'll see what it is. I'm actually looking forward to seeing this.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see it. We'll see it. We'll know it. It'll be a real tangible thing. It's not going to be pie in the sky.
We'll see what happens. You didn't catch my reference. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
We'll see it. Yeah, we'll see it.
Who says we'll see what happens? Who says it? Who says we'll see what happens?
I think the government's going to test a giant thermonuclear weapon in the center of the earth. The blast will hit the core and split us open like a fresh Rocky Mountain oyster. Hey, you know what? You never know. It's untelling, man. It's untelling what's liable to happen,
Who is notorious for saying we'll see what happens? Who?
Yeah.
Who? Tell me.
Me.
No. Who's notorious for saying we'll see what happens? Who?
We'll see. You mean in history?
No, now, currently.
Oh, currently.
Who says it all the time?
Alex Jones?
Come on, where the hell are you, Vaughn? Come on.
Alex Jones?
No.
Who
says we'll see what happens and never stops saying we'll see what happens?
Nick Fuente?
No. John, who says we'll see what happens?
Stu Peters?
No.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Who's
notorious? He says it all the time. He never stops saying it.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Just give us the answers.
Yeah, just give us the answer. President
Trump always said.
President Trump. Okay, well, I don't. I mean, okay.
He always says we'll see what happens. He always says it.
Yeah, well, maybe he does. I don't know. I never really heard him say it that much.
I'm still waiting for my big, beautiful braca.
Yeah, he's waiting on his big, beautiful braca. Give him his braca.
For me, I'm not like some.
You got to get that from the rabbi, John.
That's what Trump also likes to say that too. Big, beautiful wall. Big,
beautiful this. Big, beautiful that.
Big, beautiful boo.
Shannon has that big, beautiful pussy.
I want a big, beautiful financial independence. That's what I want. I want big, beautiful financial independence for me. That's what I want. I get my big, beautiful.
I highlighted a bunch of quotes from Ezekiel.
NATO letter. Yeah, I saw it. I got it. I got the NATO letter. Man, I get a big, beautiful financial independence. I'll be a happy boy. Yeah, I'll be a really happy boy.
John, you can share my screen, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, he's on the PC now, I think.
Shannon mentioned these quotes from the book of Ezekiel, and I think it's worth discussing here. 1 second, let me do the share screen.
Right.
1 second.
Sorry about this. I got a trash bag that needs to be taken out. Let me go ahead and fix that. There we go.
Yep, take that trash bag out. Can't have the trash taken up the place.
Can't have the trash.
All right, Sammy, we're up there, Sammy. We see you.
We see you.
All right.
See the big,
so this is the book of. Okay, this is Ezekiel chapter 7. Right. Talking about the end times. And I highlighted a couple of passages. The message is, for everybody out there assuming that peace can be attained very easily in these times. Mm-hmm. It cannot be easily attained. And, Alex Jones, Owen Schroyer, the crowd over there at InfoWars, they may be kind of bit intimidated by what's happening. Let's calm down. Let's have peace. Let's make peace. Let me read you what Ezekiel says about the end times and the desire for peace. Ezekiel 7, chapter 7, verse 25. Horror cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Right.
Calamity shall come upon calamity, and rumor shall be upon rumor. This is where the authors of the New Testament actually kind of ripped off the passage here of rumors of wars, wars and rumors of wars. They took it from this passage. Calamity shall come. They lifted it. Calamity, they're thieves. They're like plagiarists.
Right.
Calamity shall come upon calamity, and rumor shall be upon rumor, and they shall seek a vision of the prophet, and instruction shall perish from the priest, and counsel from the elders. The king shall mourn, and the prince shall be clothed with appalment, and the hands of the people of the land shall be enfeebled. I will do unto them after their way, and according to their deeds will I judge them, and they shall know that I am the Lord. That's what's happening.
Well, yeah, that is indeed, and it's coming, and people better get ready because this ain't no joke. When I get up of a morning and I see 333, and then I'm doing my live show and I see 444, and then I go in the kitchen and I see 555, all in the same fucking day. Okay, yeah, that's I googled it. I looked it up.
I just want to say real quick, hey Nats, I know you're upset with me because I dog fucked your mother last night and I left without saying goodbye. I apologize. I promise next time when I come over to visit your mother, I bring some McDonald's for you, a Happy Meal, okay, buddy? Try not to be fucking angry, okay? I'm sorry.
But yeah,
sorry about that. Let me put out the trash again. Sorry. About that.
Take out the trash again. But yeah, I mean,
But Sammy hit the nail on the head. I mean, this is they left it, they plagiarize it, they take it and they change it. It's all a bunch of trash. But they're speaking of trash bags, so. We gotta
people say, oh, well, we've been told for hundreds of years or thousands of years even that, this is coming, it's coming. I think it is coming this time. I think something's happening because I'm seeing these angelic numbers over and over and over and over and over again. And
you just have to keep up to date with current events in the news. And there's no question and there's no doubt that we're in the process of messianic revelation. There's
something getting ready to go down. Anybody with eyes to see and ears to hear, as the saying goes, will pick it up. Because I mean, it is. It's
coming. The ratings themselves are going on YouTube influencers' channels and promoting their propaganda, trying to scare the world by saying if Iran is attacked, there will be a global meltdown. It's not going to stop that from happening, and they know it themselves. Then, in our beliefs, it's like all the world's leaders, God controls them. There's a saying in Hebrew, "Lev Melech Beyad Hashem." All the hearts of the rulers, the kings, are in the hands of God. He controls them.
Right.
So this drama that's being played out is unstoppable. It cannot be wound back, and it cannot be paused, and it cannot be stopped. This is God's will now that this shall manifest the way He wants it to. And it's
there's no question.
All for the purpose of judging bringing the world into judgment, correcting all of humanity, and correcting also the Jewish people and bringing them back to their homeland and correcting all the entire the exiles that the Jews have had.
Everything's going to be it's going to be a reset, but it's going to be a good reset instead of the New World Order's bad reset. It's going to be a good reset.
Well, it's for the benefit of
mankind.
And if you're a humble person, if you're not materialistic, you're not going to suffer as badly as those that are blind, materialistic, superficial.
The hirelings, as my pagan friend said, the hirelings, they're materialistic. They have no connection to source. They're not spiritual in any way, shape, or form. And they're going to be like the chaff. They're going to be destroyed like the chaff. And this is where it goes.
They'll live, but they won't like the world that they'll be
They
living
won't
in.
like the world that they're in. Okay, well, yeah.
Shannon wants to know, Sammy, could Ezekiel be used for any time the world is in trouble?
Sure, it's been misused. The
It's been
Bible
misused.
prophecies have been misused and
Yeah.
brought up throughout the ages from
Yeah.
people that were wishing for the end because of their own suffering or the
Right.
world suffering, and they just wanted God to intervene, or they were abusing it in order to cling on to power or to gain power. But we have very clear signs and signals that are indisputable at this point, that even our staunchest religious clergy in both in America and in Israel and everywhere in the world, Jewish rabbis, because this process has been playing itself out for decades, and now recently in the past years, every piece has fallen into place to the point that any idiotic rabbi amongst the Jews in any a congregation or community dares say that we are not in end times messianic times will be laughed at. He'll be seen as a joker. This is the linchpin, right? This is the end of the end. When any idiotic rabbi or religious leader amongst the Jews says these are not messianic times and nothing has been fulfilled and no signs have appeared, he'll be laughed out of the synagogue. He'll be mocked. He'll be laughed at.
Yeah.
That's when you know we're at the end.
Okay, Shannon says, why now? Has more things aligned? Yeah, I believe more things have aligned. From a pagan perspective, you have the alignment of the planets, and you have a lot of the things that's going on if you believe in the ball Earth. But also, too, alignment in the idea of ideologies coming into line. Okay, me and Sammy's rabbi, you would be amazed how many things me and Sammy's rabbi agree on, but yet we're totally different religions. Why? Because this really is the end times. This really is the culmination. Now, do I believe it's going to be an extinction level event? The answer is I don't believe so. I don't believe it's going to be an extinction level event.
But you know how God works? I'll tell you this, and it may sound, cynical or hateful. Or
Right.
It may sound kind of like cruel or sadistic.
Right.
I'll tell you, it came straight out of the mouth of my rabbi. He said, the people that God will judge and demand compensation for all their deeds, most of them, he won't kill them on the spot. Mm-hmm. There's a worse fate than death.
There's worse than death, correct.
You remember the ninja movie, Pray for Death?
Oh, yeah.
Shokazuki. There is a worse fate than death.
There is a worse fate than death.
When you live your life praying for death and God won't let you die, that is really paying the price for your actions if you're a wicked person, if you're an evil person.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be an extinction level event. It's going to be God collecting the dues from the human race and from the wicked. Right. What my rabbi said is that there are a lot of people that will fall under judgment that warrant death, but God won't let them die. They'll live a very long life, but it will be in utter and abject misery. They'll be praying for death, and they won't be allowed to die.
Isn't that crazy? That's something, ain't it? That really is something. And I just, I really, these people, like I said, they're hirelings, though. They have no connection to source. They have no way of reaching out to the universe or to the God or whatever it is you believe. They have none of that. They're totally materialistic people, and they're used by the New World Order and globalists and others to sit there and just endless debate with us and endless frustration as much as they can. Probably because they know their time is short too. Let's face it, they probably know their time is short too. And it's just, it's sad. It's really sad. I feel sorry for those people.
Just imagine the types of people we know exist nowadays that will never be able to adjust to a more modest and humble lifestyle because they've been so accustomed to living
Correct.
like
They cannot adjust. It's not that they don't want to adjust. They cannot adjust. They have no connection to anything spiritual. Nothing. Not a zip. It's almost like they're a biological robot. They have no connection to anything spiritual whatsoever. They're 100% materialistic creatures. And it's sad. It really is sad. And what do you do? I mean, there's nothing you can do. That's just the way they are, man. There's nothing you can do. It's really, really sad. It really is. It's really sad.
But the progress that actually I talked about with John and with you is found in the book of Daniel. It actually says there that nations that have been under siege and enslaved or exploited and used and, are actually going to be liberated. So
yeah, and I look forward to that. And like I've been telling.
We're in the process of it now, and you should appreciate the fact that it's actually happening.
It's happening.
The fact that so much villainy has been exposed, so much fuckery has been exposed. All the stuff that was known by the alternative news, right wing, all media, whatever, all the people that followed media that was truth telling and everything, all that has become mainstream now. People use the expression globalist all the time now, so the fact is that it's already in process. So you have to appreciate the fact that what's written is actually manifesting. Nations like the United States are being liberated from the grip of the satanic overlords that have been strangling not only you but all of humanity.
Yeah, and people need to understand that this is something that is going to be a benefit to all of mankind. Mankind needs liberated badly. Mankind has been oppressed for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And, people don't understand because they grew up in it. And because they grew up in it, they have
because the oligarchs and the ruling classes manipulate the lower classes. They manipulate the minds of people because they treat us as if we're their chattel or as if we're born infants and we die infants. They look down upon you. They actually resent you. And one of their strongest means of seducing you and lying to you and controlling you has been religion, namely Christianity. But also Islam, because Islam is an offshoot of Christianity.
Yeah. They like I said, they use religion as a battering ram to hamstring and frustrate anything that humanity has done. I'm old enough to remember a cartoon years and years ago called The Jetsons. All right, and the Jetsons showed us a futuristic world where we have floating cities and we have people in air cars, and your stuff folds up into a nice neat little suitcase and you carry it with you, and it's crazy. And you have robots that are not
well, guess not. We're not going there, Vaughn.
We're not
this
going
is
there.
Not going to be a technological utopia. No.
Because the new world order won't let us.
No, it's going to be the actual opposite. It's the complete reverse of a technological utopia.
The New World Order won't let us get to a.
No, it's not the New World Order. It's what God wants. This is what my rabbi said. The world is going to be the world is going to be rolled back in time about 200 years.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to have the Jetsons. You're going to have Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, Little House on the Prairie. Well, that's okay.
You're not going to have the Jetsons. You're going to have Little House on the Prairie.
I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. Long as the globalists are dealt with, and the kings and mighty men and potentates and dictators and whatever. As long as these fuckers are dealt with, and the evil is dealt with, and hurting children is stopped once and for all, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Let's make that happen. Let's make that a thing.
And what I was going to say is I'm not kissing Donald Trump's ass, President Trump. I'm not kissing his ass. I have my criticisms of him, and I have my hang-ups about the way he does certain things.
Right.
But I'll give him a pass because he knows what he's doing. But the fact is, I'll give him credit, and I'll appreciate the fact that he's in the right place at the right time, doing his a divinely anointed a job to basically get the ball rolling on getting the satanic spiders, fucking parasites off of everybody's necks, and the vampires, getting them off of our fucking backs and exposing them and just dealing.
Yeah, and for that, I am 100% behind that. I'm 100% behind that. Evil has had its fun, and now it's time to rein in evil and say, okay, y'all had thousands of years to bat around humanity. Now you're done. It's time to go away, and we're going to make your ass go away because the destroyer's coming to make your ass go away, and then humanity will be liberated. We will be set free. I believe it will be an actual tangible feeling that you feel. You will literally feel that you've been liberated. There'll be dancing in the streets. People will be laughing and partying and having a good time.
Wait. People that are conscious of the fact that this is what was being done to them will celebrate. All right. But it's not going to be a universal celebration. A lot of people
probably won't understand.
A lot of people that benefited from the or a system or from the arrangement will not like what's about to happen.
Some won't like it, because
a good majority won't. They don't know. They won't be able to appreciate what's going to happen.
They become complacent, is the word. They become complacent, and so they won't understand. They'll be like, "You're taking away what I know," which is true, but you're getting something better in the long run. So I mean, it's kind of a tit for tat, But some people will be uncomfortable, because they've gotten so accustomed to this evil world, this evil lifestyle, that they won't know what something better is even. They may not even fully understand or fully grasp it. And then, like I said, you have the hirelings that have no connection to source whatsoever. They're 100% materialistic. They will be used as a battering ram to try and keep you from getting the liberation and freedom that you deserve. And so be on the lookout for that, because it will come. There will be arguments. There will be frustration. There will be ways of
the mainstream corporate media, the dying.
The corporate media is part of it. Yeah, the corporate media is part of it. Absolutely.
Nobody trusts it anyway. Nobody listens.
Yeah, and the corporate media needs to go anyway. It's become a shadow of itself. It's no longer what it was originally intended and designed to be.
You know what? I was thinking of something personally. I grew up with all the different types of rock music and music appreciation, even disco, jazz, whatever.
There's some disco,
R&B, blues, all that good stuff. Yeah. Now, why is it all of a sudden that people of my age group are picking up instruments and looking to play that music?
But the 70s music and the 60s music and 70s music is making a huge comeback because it's real music. It's not fake. People see the music today, and the motherfucker's using an auto tuner in his voice, so it's not really him or her. And then they don't have any real instruments, because it's like, well, where's the band at? Where the hell are they? There's no band up there playing real instruments, and so people are coming to. It's starting to click up here. Hey, this shit is not real. It's not real music. I want to see real music with real instruments, real people playing, real people singing without the auto tuner. And people are wanting that now. They're wanting the real deal, and that's good. And thus,
I have another explanation. That music, as good as it is, it was a form of mind control, all right, and it's magic, the instrumentation,
everything out of your mouth is magic.
Skills and how good it sounds. The people of my age group and my generation want to have control over that, because in order for it not to be as powerful and not have it be as influential as it wants to be.
There again, as long as
control the music, I can play the Stones, I can play Led Zeppelin, I can play Judas Priest, Black Sabbath. It takes away some of the mystique and mystery and bamboozlement, and it's like the sorcery of it, the spell.
Right.
You break it because you control it, you can play it. It feels great to actually play it. It's thrilling. When you hit the notes and it sounds like what you've been listening to your whole life.
Mhm.
But at the same time, it liberates you from the magic spell of that music.
Right.
Because that music kept you in a certain kind of mindset, and that mindset was also, believe it or not,
You're in a trance. You're in a trance.
A type of trance, right? Correct.
Yeah, that trance was actually something that the oligarchs wanted. Even though the music is good, that trance of the music keeps you down. It doesn't keep you. As much as it can be fun, you can dance to it. You can enjoy it, but it turns you into a sexual deviant. It turns you into a drunk. It turns you into a drug addict if you're not aware of what that trance is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of the reason why people in my age group are picking up guitars and drums and basses. It's fun, but at the same time, it destroys the mystique and the trance. Now I can play the music of my rock heroes. They're no longer such big shots in my eyes. Big deal. They're just people,
Right.
They're not rock and roll gods,
Yeah, time has moved on, and that's just the reality. Time has moved on.
That's what the Jewish people are, man. They're God killers at the end of the day, right?
Well, yeah, for sure. But it's a lot of Jews were in the music industry and they helped create these rock and roll gods. And now it's just, we're the, I wouldn't say victims, we're the audience, or we're the receivers of this music. And now the music is turned to shit. So we're going back to the music that we enjoyed. But at the same time, we're aware that there's a trance behind the music and there's an agenda behind the music.
Well, technically, everything you say out of your mouth is a spell. So, everything you say out of your mouth is a spell. So you got to guard. That's why you should guard what you say.
It was good music, but at the same time, I can understand that there was social engineering.
I imagine there was to some extent. Yeah, I imagine there was to some extent. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. But is it to the level it's at today? No, fuck no, not even close.
Yeah,
because today it's just fucking out of control.
It's 100% in your face Satanism. Unabashed.
They're not unabashed, right? Unabashed, correct. Unabashed. They're not hiding it. They're not shirking from it. They're just like, hey, man, here it is. It's in your face. You got Jay-Z doing this shit, on camera.
In Yiddish, we call that a chutzpah. It's someone that has unmitigated gall. A person who all they do is they have the audacity, everything about them, their whole essence. Chutzpah is a person that just all they do is just flagrantly flaunt their nonsense in your face.
Right, and they do, and they don't care. They don't care, man. They really don't. They don't give a shit. And people.
And that being said, I'm on my way to a job interview. I applied for a manager position at a local facility, so I'm going to go to my appointment, guys.
Good luck.
I wish you all the best. Sammy, please give me a big, beautiful bracha if you have a chance.
I hope you get the job. May your future look bright, and get the job, and build yourself up again, and get yourself ethylene blue. Look for things to improve your health, because that can. I highly recommend it. I've been taking it.
Yeah.
And I need a shidduch. You pray for me, Sammy, that I get a shidduch this year.
First of all, take care of your health. You're not going to get shit if you don't take care of your health.
That's right.
Amen.
All right. There's a blessing for you. I hope your health looks up.
All right. Take it easy, Sammy. Thank you. Thank you for the big, beautiful bracha.